Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. This is week 195, day 6. And we're just going to start with our battles first. Um, we'll see what we can get. Another Katria ball. With a far safe Hector. Yeah, to protect her. 65. This is a 65 because I upgraded mine today. So at 65, Erica is a 44. 1, 2, 3 mythics is only 15, so that only puts me at 59, right? That only puts me at 59, so can't really initiate like that. Flora. Do I have anything to initiate on? Because Erica is scary. Erica is scary. Damn you, Hector, and you're far safe. And there's like no way that this is not the real one. It's just too obvious for it not to be the real one. I guess I could go over here, but it doesn't really matter if I go over here. I still cannot attack because everybody is in Hector's far safe range. And I can't really shut down Katria because it's not Dark Astra season. Debuffs don't really matter over here because again, this thing neutralizes debuffs, so why do I have to make him like literally give him everything? I guess he could theoretically quad. Yeah, I guess I could put her here. And then let everybody else come in. I think Erica moves first, so she moves 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. If she moves here, she can get dance. If she moves here, 1, 2, 3, she doesn't get dance. But if she moves here, then Katria comes in and repositions her. Then she gets dance. So 1, 2, 3. I guess no, she can go 1, 2, 3, and then Raisin can teleport here, and then she's here. 1, 2, 3. So if I do that, I have to clear out, like, I have to be like way back here with my units just to take on an Erica. Shida does have Vantage, so technically I could put Shida over here and she'll kill Leaf in one hit. Not here just because of Katria, and I guess Yune will teleport over here next, and she has her bond skills. She does. Would Yune be able to kill me? That it is possible just because of the. I don't think I can Vantage kill her in one turn. Even though I will hit her with Mumbo because I'll. Yeah. She'll one shot. Now she just one shots Leaf, bring her cooldown from 2 to 1, and then Yune will attack twice before I can. So I'm gonna go with this team.
The glimmer of life.
And we just need to like clear the hell out of Erica's range. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? Erica. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 6. So I cannot be here where Peony is. I can only be here in this corner, or yeah, there in that corner. I guess Dagger can take her since she does have no follow-up. 51. Yeah, Dagger should and technically be able to survive one hit. Bright Shrine, I think 52-43. 52-40. No, you eat Bright Shrine. No, definitely 62. Okay, so she eats Bright Shrine, and she has, of course, current penalty finish. No, she won't have any penalties. All right, so yeah, turn 1 we're just gonna have to use it for setup. Turn 2 we go over here and we end our turn, and then we just let deal with Erica. She comes toward us because that's the only thing we got. Like this.
I do not object.
Are you certain? Tread carefully.
Yes.
And then you guys
The glimmer of
need
life.
to be as far away as you can.
Good morning.
If you say so.
Lord Asker, guide us.
Very well.
Yep. And with that,
Forward.
and we see this. I knew this one was a fake one. Just it made no sense for it not to be. All right. Yeah, you can quad for 0 as much as you like. And here comes Uni. She does not survive an iceberg.
Forgive me.
Okay, there's that. We did not anticipate for that, but now we know that Raisin, I guess there's no. You don't move before you do. You will move first just because you don't have an assist.
We must end this.
So we just need to get to Erica.
Got him.
She does have debuffs at the moment.
Right, boss.
So I'm pretty sure I can
Death's
kill Katri
caress.
up with
The glimmer of
Aether.
life.
That just means I'll have to bait Erica
If you
with
say so.
Dagger if I do something like that. This would be like the best time to get rid of Katria because of the Hector being out of her range.
Maybe this way.
Got him. If you say
I think I
so.
can do it like this.
Yes.
I missed it by... I just
Death's
missed it.
caress.
Okay.
Truly? The glimmer of life.
So I can hit you right here, but I barely miss it by 43 to her 45, and even with the...
Very well.
How do I get rid of this Katria?
Death's caress.
7 speed to her 13 speed, 45
Yes.
to my 43. Don't want her doing anything dumb, that's the thing.
Ready.
The
If
glimmer
I
of life.
dance, that gives me only 3 speed. Which means I still won't have enough speed.
The choice is clear.
Alright,
Are you
first let's get
certain?
rid of this so they can heal.
Forward.
And I guess we'll set up for next turn.
Maybe this way.
Right, boss.
Death's
Get rid of this
caress.
before he does
Tread
anything to
carefully.
me.
Lord, ask her guide us.
Oh yeah. Orders. Stupid orders. Ugh.
The glimmer of life.
Forward.
Orders.
Got him.
I mean, we can win this.
Yes.
From here on, we can take all 3 of these ones they're not really a match for my green units.
I do not object. The glimmer of life.
If you say so.
That sucks. I hate it when dumb
choice
shit
is
like
clear.
that happens. It's like, let me make sure so nothing dumb happens, and then of course something
Death's
dumb happens.
caress.
Alright, you can move here and then you can get dancing get hit,
Yes.
but you can't reach over here. Especially because
Very
we're
well.
beating.
Truly?
We must end this. Yeah!
The glimmer of life.
Forward.
Lord, ask her guide us.
Tread carefully. Forward.
I don't want to beat
Are you
both of them.
certain? Got him. Very well. Are you certain?
Don't want to beat both of them.
I won't back down.
Clear a path.
Yeah, that does like nothing. Alright, you're gonna transform next turn, but
Death's
you're not
caress.
faster than air. Still,
The choice
we
is
should look to
clear.
finish you off.
Right, boss?
Yes.
If you say so. Tread carefully. We must end this.
I guess we'll go like this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. We're gonna do pretty good on offense.
The
all
glimmer
week,
of
so-
life.
Forward. Got him.
We've been doing pretty good on offense all week, so I'm gonna take this.
Right,
One of those
boss?
jumps that you just don't see coming. Like, I knew that there was a chance, I just didn't see it. How? But yeah, we dealt with their annoyance from turn 1. Alright, second battle. Alright, we have you. Okay, this time at least no far save. We can take out their Katria from here. They don't... Yeah. They have 2 dancers, so I do have to watch out for that. And Chrom, which is, of course, sort of a dancer. Bonus Tabler on Bonus Tabler. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can take her out. Where are you? Guntra can take her out. Because you don't neutralize his chills or anything like that. It's the other one that does the things with chills, your bonus doubler. And because Triandra has the lowest defense, you're gonna get hit by at least the attack speed -7. As for Chrom, dealing with Chrom, who deals with Chrom on this team then? Who deals with Chrom and how far away do I need to get to be safe away from Chrom? I would like to get rid of Katri on turn 1, but I must, yeah, and I don't even assume. I know this is the fake trap and this is the real trap. And as we just discussed, it's 65, but it was, even if it's 60, it's still too much. And then you have Blazing Wind on turn 1 because Grand Special cooldown -2, and then the Hardy Bearing brings it down to 1. Does she have it on turn 1? Where's the Infantry Pulse? The Stamp Pulse. I guess Chrom is how she's supposed to get it. Although Kagura is the one that's supposed to rally. Rally Chrom, I guess. Then Ninian or Triandra goes over here. Then Sonia gets extended to be able to go here. Deadeye. I do not want to take a Deadeye to the face. And I also wouldn't like to give him the defense style. Like, Fjorn can handle him, but I don't like that Sonia. That Sonia with as AoE special is pretty goddamn scary. I guess baiting from here would be the smart thing. Do you have lethality on turn 1? You don't get lethality on turn 1.
A merciful death.
I'm pretty sure she can get her. She's designed to get her special on turn 1 somehow, and I'm just not seeing how that's gonna work. But we'll just bait from here.
Orders, please.
Yeah, we'll just bait from right there.
Good morning. Yes. Maybe this way. Oh? As you say. Truly? Special delivery.
And
If you say so.
Death's caress.
Hang out over here, I guess. Yeah, see, she gets her special on turn 1.
Aether, Lance of Ice.
Alright, here it goes. Yeah, this is why
Will this
Leon
do?
doesn't give two shits about Chrom.
Aether, Lance of Ice.
Over here, where it is about Chronia. I mean Sonia, which I guess we didn't have to. She hits for 0.
This is my all.
Well, there goes. So much for your AoE strat. It didn't really work. Alright, time to take out Triandra.
Yes.
Right, boss? Got him.
The glimmer of life.
Oh yeah.
Ready.
Not how I wanted to do it, but
Death's caress.
should have rally. I mean, reposition. All right. So we don't want everybody to reach. So I guess we move
I do not object.
Fjorm out of the way.
Yes.
Show me the way. Special delivery. Hyah! Ha!
One down. Two down. All
Ah! Enjoying the festival?
right, now let's get that Aether.
Right, boss.
Yes, here,
Yes.
here.
Lord Asker, guide us. Orders, please.
This one's a little harder to get. I guess air will get hit by this next turn. Go down to 1 HP. Which lets me use Wings of Mercy, but I still need to make sure I keep Ninian alive.
Good morning.
Oh?
Truly? Yes.
Show me the way.
Maybe this way. I do not object.
There we go. You can just get the Aether this turn.
As you say.
Special delivery.
Yep.
Lord Asker, guide us.
So here,
Yes.
Aether,
Show me the way.
by Ninian. Alright, yeah, that was a lot simpler than I thought. That Sonya looks scary, but she definitely did not hit at all. Yeah, definitely did not hit hard at all. Alright, so yeah, that was actually not that bad. Alright, let's take a look at those defense replays, and I'm pretty sure it's this two over here. Might even be this one. Let's check. Let's see what this one was. Okay, so we did take a look at this one because of the other card in Lim. So, Cataholic. We got Peony. Ash. +1 in Steady Breath. +2, 14 Hector with a Hardy Fighter Aegis Far Safe set. +2, +5 Yuri, Sturdy Impact, Blaze Session, Dagger, Laughing Death Fury, and Air with her Temari set, which is subpar to her actual set, but whatever. So Ingo Sigurd,
On your guard.
Please
and there he
forgive
gets
me.
Bonfire. Able to survive those, so. And goes Robin. And we should have our damage reduction. So. Yeah,
Step
unfortunately,
aside.
she does not have enough for this one. Because that's
Consider
one
it
of the
done.
problems this team had, like Robin overextended. Like I wanted her to be able to keep up with the team, but because she tended to attack too much, so there, I wish Nori had been the one that would rally first and then got dance. She would have probably been
Try
able
to
to reach
understand.
Dagger. Yeah, and using Ash as a
Consider it
frontliner
done.
is definitely not a bad idea. Like she can pretty much take plenty of hits. She's bulky enough for it, so. Ball tower.
Kneel.
Necessary, otherwise Novi would not have died from that. And yeah, ball tower. And from here they're just relying on Peony's weak attack. Aether, and take out Peony.
Please forgive me.
Alright, that was Cataholic, so this one. And this is basically just the same thing as having Ash as a frontliner. There's Askar with a Miracle and no seal. +3 Fallen Erga, +3/+9 with Balance Shield and Mystic Boost, Smite Ignis. There's Ash still over here, this time with Mumbo, which is weird, just because she disables skills that change the special cooldown. What is it called? The I forgot what that effect is called, because we have it on a B skill now. So, but and she gets the special cooldown, so she can trick Bonfire easily. So unnecessary to use Mumbo. I guess with board Beast, she didn't have her seal slot. +1 Fjorm with the Flag Missile. Dagger with Flashing Blade and Blazing Thunder. And Uller +1 with Quick Impulse Smite. So yeah, just frontline the new goat.
On your guard.
Sigurd.
Crumble to ash.
Then Noe. Really wish I had given her like attack speed solo this week. Like she's not running any seal. I just didn't want to like unlock the team, then make sure everybody had the correct sets before locking. Like didn't want to bother with that, so that's fine. So like I said, Robin overextended. She usually goes within attack range, so
Withdraw your blade.
ends up attacking. Try to take her out with Ash, but even with Mumbo, even though they're completely nerfing her right here, not enough. Bonfire would definitely have done it, but they don't have Bonfire. So Peony goes after Fjorm. Thanks to her bond skill, she's fast enough to avoid getting doubled by Fjorm, and because she hits, she does not hit hard at all. Here, I was wondering why like she went after Edgar, but it's because everybody else is being saved by Fjorm, so. Yeah, well, they are doing some damage to Edgar, she just recovers too much. So far they've been doing pretty good. But we know that they lose a unit. So here they gamble the trap and 1. Then finish off Peony.
Perish!
They already knew that one was a real trap, so. So, we know they lose a unit right here. And it is their Ash. And this is what you get for underestimating the best
Please
mythic.
forgive me.
Atone
Even
at
though
once!
Sotis is getting pretty debuff right here. -9 attack,
Such disgrace.
-3 defense. Ash is still no match. So from here they take the Aether, and with 1 HP, they are able to finish off Sotis. But not before losing a unit. Alright, so a couple of things, I guess. We did get that banner trailer for the Thieves unit that we're getting. Some very interesting variations of Kanto, like Kanto 3x3 and Kanto Return. Kanto Return is the most interesting one because if you read at the bottom, it says this skill is treated like a warp effect, which means it might be immune to Kanto control. Because Kanto is considered a movement effect, but that one, Kanto Return, is considered a warp effect, not a movement effect. So we don't know if it will be affected by Kanto control. I guess we won't know until we be able to test it. I mean, I know the data mine is out already because the update went live. So we know the refines that we're getting. So first, let's get that summon for today. As long as we don't not get a colorless, we have some to summon on it, of course. 3 colorless units, no colorless orbs. And nothing even worth talking about. Six days. Alright, so I am going to be doing a summoning session pretty soon. I need to summon this before it ends. Red, green, and blue. Blue is, well, she's a 4-star, so. Wait, is she a 4-star? No, she's a 5-star exclusive. I was thinking of the one with Billboard. Anyway, we got Tarja. Anything else ending imminently? 7 minutes. Green has the most options, so of course we'll go for green. But we didn't get that, so there's no colorless in this banner. Now, an even less unit word than talking about. I mean, if Valvar is bad, Drog is worse. Alright, so this one's 1 day and 1 day. 1 day. Okay, so we're gonna summon on those pretty soon. So yeah, the update. We got weapon refines. I haven't refined anybody's weapon because I don't have the Divine Do for it. But I did at least upgrade their weapons to Divine Fang Plus, Die Bomb for Naga, and so Naga's refined, which is pretty interesting because before all she did was give dragon effectiveness to units next to her and get +3 to all stats per unit with dragon effectiveness next to her. Very simple weapon. Now she still does the same thing, give damage, dragon effectiveness to units within, right next to her. But now she's also affected on getting the +3 from Dragon Slayer. Now also includes dragons themselves. So now is if to dragon allies and allies that have effective against dragon effects. So this, of course, is a buff for her because that means she can benefit for units that she didn't give dragon effectiveness because they were next to her. But the most important thing here is, of course, that she now gives +3 to allies with dragon allies and allies with dragon effectiveness within 4 spaces. So this is like an omega drive, like dragons is a combination of dragon ward and dragon go dragon and ward dragon. But instead of giving 4, it only gives 3. But instead of being within 2 spaces, it within 4 spaces, and it's all 4 of them. So that makes her good for support on a full dragon team. So that way you don't have to worry about like giving them effective against dragons to proc her effect. On top of that, she can get if she's winning 3 spaces of an ally, she gets +4 to all stats to herself. That is on top of the whatever she will get from those allies if they have dragon effectiveness or are dragons. And reduces damage from force first attack by 25% during combat. And if her attack is greater than the rest, she deals true damage, based on the difference between her attack and the rest, 25% of it. So if she will deal 10 damage, they had like 50 attack and she had 40 rest, that's 10. So 40% of that is 25% of that is 2.5. So she'll deal, I think they rounded up, so 3 damage. Like that, it doesn't sound a lot, but like if you give her like life and death to reduce her own rest and increase her attack, then the difference between her attack, well, I guess you don't need to lower her rest. What is that skill, that new one that will gives attack and rest? That would probably be her best A skill because it increases her attack to go over the rest, to do more true damage. Plus, it also increase her survival ability by increasing her rest. And that's on top of the effective +13 that she can get from her weapon. So maybe Fury is not the best A skill for her since you don't want her to kill herself, but it all depends what you want. Most people are probably just gonna keep her as a smite bot because people are basic and they don't even try to do anything with their mythics. Kanaga's got a pretty interesting refine though. Before he gets +4 to all stats and had this encounter. That's all he was. But now is if he initiates combat, or if they're above 75%, that gives him some player phase. He gets the +4 to all stats. But if Foe initiates combat, reduces damage from area of effect specials and Foe's follow-up attacks by 70%. So this is very interesting because we never had a weapon like this. Usually when we have a damage reduction, it would be like on specials and first hit. Never has it been like in special and second hit. So this does increase his survival ability. He just has to literally tank the first hit. It just makes him still a good Farsight team on an old Beast team or Beast Dragon team, just so you can make sure that he transforms. His Refine gives him attack defense -5 on foe, and he makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, so he no longer needs to run Vengeful Fighter. He can run anything else, like any other kind of fighter skill. And if he's transformed, attack defense res during combat equal to 25% of force attack at the start of combat. -8 with a minimum of 0, maximum of 10. So pretty much 10 at all times. So he can increase his stats by 14, everything is safe speed, only 4 on speed. Decrease the enemies by 5 on attack and defense. Reduce damage reduction on second hit and AoE specials. And he still has his distant counter. So not a bad refine for Kanagas. It makes him really bulky. And very unique with the special and second hit. Next we have Keaton, which his weapon was literally just Brave Attack, dual face Brave Attack. And the original Beast effect, which was Woodau. But his new weapon is basically the exact same thing. His weapon did not change at all. He still gets the Brave effect on both faces, except now he has the new Beast effect, which is the I forgot what it's called, but yeah, the Byleth Creator Sword effect neutralizes special charge on himself and the foe. His refine is, of course, if foe initiates combat or foe's HP is above 75% at the start of combat, inflicts attack defense -5 on foe, neutralizes bonuses from attack defense. So literally just a LOL effect with -5 or -3. From skills like Fortify Rally and grants special cooldown charge +1 per unit attacks during combat. Only highest value is so. The way it's worded, per unit attacks, it means only when he attacks he gets a special cooldown. So I'm not sure how you're supposed to use Keaton, because most times, like when people used to use him, they use him as a Vantage fighter, just Vantage with Brave effect. But that's just not good in today's metagame. Like Vantage has kind of died out. In Vantage takes away his special spiral, so he wouldn't be able to like pre-charge his specials. But I'm really not sure how you're supposed to use him though. Like, are you supposed to use a 5-turn cooldown, a 4-turn cooldown, a 3-turn cooldown? Change out his special spiral. You wouldn't give him a LOL because he already has LOL built in. A trace skill on these. He's an infantry, so he couldn't even run a trace skill. He's too slow for no follow-up. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to run him. Like, if you have any idea how to build him, let me know, because he's not good enough to be enemy face, and he's also not great enough to be player face without some kind of like auto follow-up attack. Like if you can give him an auto follow-up attack, then yeah, he can be a pretty good player face. But without it, I just don't see how you're supposed to use him. The other ones I gotta refine are these 4. So well, we'll leave on for last. Let's start with Leg Yarn. So Leg Yarn original weapon was literally just dive bomb. That's it. Her new weapon is now better dive bomb, which instead of being a 50%, she just has to be over 25% to get the desperation effect, and she gets attack speed +5. Her refine is if she's within 2 spaces of an ally, she gets attack speed during combat equals to 5 plus 40% of bonuses on unit for max of +10. Unit initiates combat and she's +10 speed over the enemy. She has a sweep effect. So here's the thing that I'm not sure about because I can't test it right now. Is it +10 of the max of +10 is only from the total bonuses, or the total bonuses plus the 5? So which means either it caps at 10 or it caps at 15. I'm thinking it's 5 plus 10, so caps at a 15, but it's really hard to see it from the wording. It could be either way. It's not that difficult to test, but I just don't have divine dude to do it. And Legion is not someone that I use that I would refine her weapon for it. So she'll either be able to get up to a maximum plus 15 attack and speed, or 20 attack and speed with her base effect and her weapon. Which means she shouldn't have she should have an easy time activating her sweep effect, especially because it comes with Swift Sparrow 3. Which kind of means like what's the point of desperation at that point? Actually, no. She doesn't have a sweep effect. She has a neutralizes, prevents units follow-up attacks. So yeah, what am I talking about? I'm talking about somebody else. Sorry about that. No, she has prevents units follow-up attacks. Prevents units follow-up effect that neutralizes units follow-up attacks, which means as long as she has plus 10 speed over the enemy, she'll always get her die bomb effect. That's basically what it is. So yeah, I was lost there for a second. But no. So yeah, it's not bad. Just makes her be able to do what she already did, just slightly better. Rodger got a new weapon, which is a Wanderer's Blade. Special cooldown. Slaying effect. If enemy is over 75, he gets attack speed plus 5. If unit speed is greater than 4 speeds, got special cooldown plus 1 per stack. So basically, slaying, attack speed plus 5, Flash and Blade. And then his refine is a start of combat if unit's HP is above 25. Grants attack speed plus 5, so a total of attack speed plus 10. Unit during combat and dodge effect. So not a very complicated weapon, but not a bad refine altogether. Slaying, dodge, and flashing blade all built into his weapon. So that's like at least an A skill and a B skill right there. Flashing blade for an A skill and dodge for his B skill, all into his weapon, which means you could just give him more dodge effects on his B skill if you want. Then give him like speed smoke for even more dodge effect, and then a unity skill, I guess, for his aid effect. Hilda, she got a pretty interesting weapon. So before, her weapon was like, if her allies had less defense than she did, she will give them plus 4 attack and speed. And if she had more defense than her ally, she will get attack speed plus 6. Base effect. Her new effect is now a start of allies combat. This is if unit is put into spaces of any allies with defense greater than unit's defense, or unit had not entered combat during the current phase, which means even if she has more defense than they do, as long as she hasn't done anything this turn, she will grant them at all stats plus 4, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. This is really good. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack as a drive effect from her weapon is really good. You have to meet one of the two conditions. Either she has done nothing yet, she hasn't attacked or moved, or her allies have more defense than she does. And then her second effect is, at start of combat, if unit is not within 2 spaces of any ally with defense greater than her, or if she's not adjacent to any ally, period, she gets the attack speed plus 6, which is kind of basically like the only way she doesn't activate this is if she's next to somebody and they have more defense than she does. As long as she's solo, she will always activate this effect. Attack speed plus 6 and 10% of unit space, and deals through damage 10% of her speed, which she's pretty fast, so 10% of, I guess you can push her up to 60. That'll be like 6 through damage. Her refine is a start of combat if unit's HP is above 25, grants attack speed plus 5 to unit, and reduces damage from foe's first attack by 40% during combat. So she comes with no follow-up. She's pretty fast. She can get up to 11 attacks in speed and deal true damage based on that. So yeah, I mean, not bad, not amazing, but not bad at all. And now we get to the start of the show, which is Alm's weapon was pretty simple. Just if he initiates combat, he deals damage equals to force 25% defense. That's it. Armor penetration. Now is if he initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, which means now he can be used in enemy phase. Grants attack speed +5 to unit during combat and deals damage 25% of force defense, so that's the same. Including when dealing damage with special trigger before combat, which means he can do armor penetration on his AoE specials if you choose to run an AoE special. This is huge because makes him like a tremendous tank buster because he can go through their Aegis because Aegis activates in combat, not before combat. So he can activate his AoE with armor penetration, and then in combat he'll deal the 25 damage, which Aegis is 50%. So you're reducing that 50 to like 25%. But then you have his refine, which is a start of combat. If he's above 24%, he gets attack speed +5. This is of course dual phase as well. To unit and neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X. This is anti-guard, only anti-guard. On unit during combat, and also if foes is sword, lance, axe, bow, dagger, beast, or and his speed is enough to double, they cannot counterattack. So this makes the ultimate tank buster. He can just rip to shreds any save tank because he'll hit them with an AoE special. Well, he'll probably not hit them with the AoE special just because they're gonna be not the frontliner. But if you want to keep him with Lunar Flash, then he already neutralizes damage skills by effect, non-specials. So he'll still hit that Aegis, but because he has damage penetration, he'll hit them on the first hit, they'll activate their Aegis, and then he'll hit them on the second hit with Lunar Flash, because unless they're Ascended Fjorm, they're not going to be able to counterattack him. He'll hit them with Lunar Flash. He has the build Deadeye, except for the double damage, just the armor penetration and the dodge notification. So, or you can run him with an AoE special. Hit with your AoE with damage penetration, then hit twice before they can, and they won't even be able to counterattack him because most save tanks aren't fast enough unless they're, of course, Ascended Fjorm, which has no C disrupt built in, so she will not care about his cannot counterattack. So now, all in all, not bad refines. Some better than others. Obviously, I would put him like a number 1 on this as the true winner of this. Right below it, I will put Kanagis, then Naga, and then everybody else just right underneath them. They're all really good. I mean, there's no reason not to refine any of them if you use these units. They're all pretty good. And the last thing we need to talk about, of course, is we'll collect this right here. Tempest Trials. Where are you, Tempest Trials? So, Tempest Trials comes with seals. And the seals this time around are pretty insane. Where are the seals? Where are you, seals? There it is. Attack Res Ideal and Distinct Counter Dragon. Distinct Counter Dragon is amazing because it literally opens up every dragon to be able to run whatever weapon they want. It doesn't lock them into lightning breath, which means Lightning Breath is the worst weapon in the game now because it is the only weapon that inflicts -1 cooldown maximum to yourself just to give you this encounter. But now you can just use the distant counter Dragon Seal and not even have to care about Lightning Breath ever again. This is amazing because you have Saros, you have Meadows, you have Fallen Saros, you have Ascended Idun. All of them can just run the seal and still keep their A slot open. One of the big problems for Winter Solstice was that she had this encounter on her A slot. Now she can just ditch this encounter on her A slot, get a Unity skill, get a stand skill, probably a Unity skill because of her high stats, and then just run this encounter as a seal. This seal is insanely good. Even like Sotis, right now Sotis doesn't have her weapon doesn't do anything except nullify dragons and give her this encounter. You could give her an inheritable dragon breath now and give her distant defense seal. So she still has this encounter on her. This is really, really good. Like probably one of the best seals we have gotten. Limiting it into dragon is actually good because it doesn't make it overpower. It still forces other units to have to run this encounter. Like Brave Hector. Brave Hector cannot just slap on a distant counter seal and get like a stand skill on his A slot or something like that. No, he still has to sacrifice that A slot. I mean, he does have like Ostian counters, so it doesn't really matter on that much. But it just opens up dragons to a whole new level, especially those that really like their A skill, but also wish they had this encounter, like Saros, Fallen Rhea, Ascended Idun, all the other ones we made, even like Nifl and Muspel can run this and be distinct counter cab units. This is insane. But yeah, so all in all, we're getting pretty good for the mid anniversary. Really good seals with Choose Your Legends right around the corner. None of them are probably going to be dragons, so we don't have to worry about that. Getting some kind of overpowered dragon with this encounter dragon seal coming up. I guess. No, wait. Is Tiki. Did Tiki make it? I forgot who it is. I know it's Chrom, Selef, Erica. And is it Adult Tiki? I forgot who the other one is. If it's Adult Tiki and she's a dragon, and they don't give her this encounter built in, she might just be the best before the banner even comes out. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.